Hi you guys, it's Jocy. Today we're going to be making all the recipes that were included in the new Mini Verse Hershey's multi-pack bundle. If you want to see an unboxing of this bundle and the items that were included in it, I'm going to link down my video to my unboxing of this item in the description box below. The first recipe we're going to be making are the blossom cookies, or the thumbprint cookies, however you like to call them. There was a lot of trial and error when doing these, but I figured it out after a couple of them, and I think they turned out pretty cute. I figured out the best technique to do these are just to fill the little indentation of the cookie with the frosting and then place the Hershey Kiss in the middle and let the frosting ooze out. I think it turns out much nicer and cleaner that way. Check out this little pack of miniature Hershey Kisses. I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw a pack of these, and the little miniature looks exactly like it, from the front to the back ingredients to the little recipe in the back as well. So cute. So here I'm just filling up the indentation of the cookie with some frosting, and then I'm going to place one of the Hershey Kisses on top of the frosting and let some of the frosting ooze out. I try not to mess with the frosting too much, because the more that you mess with it, the sloppier it looks. I'm just spreading it out a little bit, but not too much. So I'm going to go ahead and set the first 3 cookies I made so that I can move them, and then I'm going to work on the final 2 cookies. So I mentioned this in a previous video. For the new resin that's included in the new releases of Mini Verse, we need a different UV light that most of us have been using, and a different light than what the Mini Verse oven UV light is. So the previous light was a 395 UV light. We need a 365 UV light. When I did the Diner Series 3, I had so much trouble with the resin setting, and I thought the resin was bad, but that's not the case. We just need a different UV light. I went ahead and purchased one, and it works great. If you don't want to purchase a new light, you can always use the sunlight, but I think it makes it really inconvenient when you're working on your projects. So if you want to know the exact one that I'm using, I put a link down below to the one that I purchased. I want to thank the viewer that informed me about the UV light that we needed for the new resin. If she didn't let me know, I'd probably still be so frustrated working with this new resin. But I think that Miniverse should inform us more widely and let us know about the new light that we need, because a lot of people in the comments are still mentioning how they're having difficulty setting the new resin. I'll probably continue to keep mentioning the fact that we need a new resin light in future videos, just so that people can be more aware, because like I said, a lot of people don't know that we need a new light. One of the items that we got in this multi-pack bundle is this super cute Hershey Kiss candy dish, And as you can see, I'm just putting all my leftover Hershey Kisses in this little candy dish. I think this is such a cute item that they included in this bundle. The next recipe we're going to be making is the chocolate strawberry pie. Since I haven't seen any process videos on how to make this recipe, I made a big mistake when making it, but in the end I think it turned out okay looking, but I definitely would like another chance to redo this. Hopefully when I get my second bundle in the pre-order that I did, I can make it better. We're going to start off by filling our Choco Tart with the Hershey's strawberry syrup and making sure that we fill it about halfway up the tart shell. Then we're going to take our little container of vanilla pudding mix and adding some to our strawberry syrup. The directions don't tell us exactly how much to put, so I just put about that much in and mixed it up. I really love this silicone spatula that was included in this multi-pack. It is so great, and I feel like we can use it for all our future Miniverse recipes. And after I'm done, I just wipe it off and clean it off with a alcohol wipe to take off all the resin residue. But as you can see, I'm just mixing in the pudding mix, and like magic, it's turning our strawberry syrup a lighter pink color. We get a pack of 5 whole strawberries for this recipe. I'm only going to be using 4 of them because I'm going to use one of the strawberries for one of the other recipes. I wanted to go ahead and have chocolate dipped strawberries, so I'm just using our chocolate syrup and dipping them just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do a few layers just so that the color can be a darker brown color. If you want to do the chocolate dipped strawberries as well, I'm just setting the resin in between each dip. I'm going ahead and cutting off all the stems off these strawberries. If you want to leave them on, you can. It's just personal preference. Okay, so here is where I made my big mistake. I ended up putting strawberry syrup on top of the entire mixture we made earlier and covered up all our pretty filling. I misread the directions. Instead of putting just a little bit to adhere the strawberries to the top, I covered up all of the pretty filling that we made earlier. The directions are just so vague, but yeah, I shouldn't have done this because now you can't see the pretty pink color that we had earlier for the filling. But here I'm just putting on the strawberries on top and then setting it. So don't do what I did. I think it would have looked much better and had a better contrast from the top of the tart to the strawberries if I didn't cover it up with the strawberry syrup. The next recipe we're going to be making is the hot cocoa. I'm going to go ahead and make one regular hot chocolate and one strawberry hot chocolate. I really love that cute Hershey's tray. It looks like a piece of the Hershey chocolate bar, and the mugs are super cute too. We're going to start off by filling each of the mugs with our milk. Then we're going to take some of this Hershey cocoa powder. This is so cute. It actually really looks like the Hershey's cocoa powder. Check it out. This is so cute. So we're just going to put a few spoonsful of the Hershey cocoa powder into our milk and mix it up thoroughly. You also want to make sure that you are getting the corners because it tends to not mix in the corners of the mugs. So next we're going to take some of our Hershey's strawberry syrup and add a few drops to our milk. Just add more of the syrup until you get the color that you want. Next, we're going to go ahead and set our hot cocoa so that we can put on our toppings. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of our chocolate and strawberry syrup before putting on our topping and garnishes. This little Hershey's milk chocolate bar is just too cute. Like I said, they did a great job recreating these little miniatures. I'm just taking some scissors to cut apart the little chocolate pieces. Then the fun part, we're going to go ahead and garnish the top of our cocos however you like. I like a lot of marshmallows in my cocoa, so I put a bunch on top, more syrup, and then a chocolate piece and a strawberry to finish. After we set our toppings, we are all done and they turn out so super cute. I love the hot cocoa, chocolate hot cocoa, and strawberry hot cocoa. Super cute. The next recipe we're going to be working on is the cookie skillet. I love the little skillet that we got with this recipe. We also got a Reese's coaster or placemat. So here is our extra large cookie base. And we're just going to place that into our skillet. We're going to drizzle our cookie with some of our chocolate syrup before putting our scoop of ice cream on top. Check out our little Reese's peanut butter cups. I just love all these little miniature chocolates that we got in this multi-pack bundle. Here are Reese's peanut butter cups, and they are already cut for us, so we do not need to cut them ourselves. So super cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and place 3 of those halves around our scoop of ice cream. We're going to go ahead and drizzle on a little bit more of the chocolate syrup and add some of these cute sprinkles on top. After setting it, our dish is all done. I think it turned out so super cute and looks so yummy. If you don't put too much syrup all over your dish and don't properly adhere it to your pan, you can pop it in and out so you can use your skillet for something else. The final recipe we're going to be making is the Reese's Cupcakes. I love these. They turn out so super cute in the end. So here is our assorted cupcakes. We get 4 chocolate cupcakes and 2 vanilla cupcakes. And they have different wrappers, gold, silver, and this orange and brown colored cupcake liner. So for this dish, we get some Hershey's caramel syrup. I just love those syrup containers. And we also get pre-made frosting toppers. We're going to go ahead and put a little dollop of our caramel syrup on each of the cupcakes, then place one of the frosting toppers onto the cupcakes, pushing down a little bit so that a little bit of the syrup ooze out at the bottom. That way, when we set it, it will be permanently fixed to the cupcakes. For this recipe, we get this super cute little bag of Reese's miniature peanut butter cups. So cute. And I love opening them. It's like opening up a real little bag of chocolate. So in the pack, we get a mixture of whole miniature Reese's cups and halved cups. So after that, we're going to go ahead and just drizzle on a little bit of the caramel syrup on each cupcake and then putting a piece of the Reese's cups on top. I went ahead and decided to take the nozzle off and just dip my toothpick into the syrup and put the syrup on. This way, it was just coming out too thick for my liking, so I wanted to have more control over how much syrup I was putting on top of the cupcakes, so I decided just to do it this way. For these last two cupcakes, I took a few of the Hershey milk chocolate bar pieces and used those for the garnishes of these cupcakes. After setting the cupcakes, we are all done. Now all we have to do is put our cupcakes on our super cute cupcake stand. This is how our final dish turned out. I think they look super cute and super yummy looking. If you want to permanently adhere your cupcakes to your dish, you can use some kind of adhesive like E6000. We also received this chocolate kit in our multi-pack bundle. It came with foils and strips to make our little leftover chocolates into these chocolate kisses. It was too difficult to do on camera, and this is the best that I could do. Anyway, here is how our dishes turned out in the end. I love making these 5 recipes. Even with some of my flubs, they still turned out pretty cute. I really love this bundle, and I think it is really worth it. All the little utensils and extra pieces that we get and the leftovers that we have to do for remixes is really great. If you can get your hands on one, I highly suggest you get one. I really love it. I wouldn't mind getting another one. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this process video. Until next time, bye.